everyone, it's Judy with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. I cannot believe it is that time again, time to do some December monthly spreads. So for those of you that have watched my planner flip throughs, you know I do a transformer planner with 3 different planners in it. This is my wellness planner, and for my wellness planner I like to do florals, and I have this book. It's called Under the Gum Leaves. It's by KaiserCraft. It's from last year, from their holiday release. I will link this in the description box if I can find a link to it. I think it might still be available. I love the watercolor florals in this. KaiserCraft is out of down under, I believe, Australia. So that's why you see koalas and other, I'm not sure if that's a kangaroo or a wallaby or something, but I just adore these florals. And I thought, since the December in this book is kind of almost orangey, that these would actually look really fantastic with this page. So functionally, I don't do a ton with the monthly view in this particular planner. It's more for noting symptoms, since this is my wellness planner, symptoms like acid reflux and migraines and that kind of thing. Ladies, you know what else you can keep track of every month here. So I don't need tons and tons of space in this particular planner. But these florals just, to me, were screaming to go right down the center of the page, in the spine here of the page. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that with both of these. Leaving a little, trying to make sure I don't end up covering any of the days of the week or the numbers, the dates. It's a little bit of a jigsaw puzzle to try to miss the days, all the days of the week, and I think I just about, some of these are a little close. That 9th is a little close there, but I think I got it. Yeah, that looks pretty good, and it actually fills in the center pretty well. I could throw a couple more leaves in there. I might. Let me go ahead and cut this in half. And since the punch is going to take these pieces completely off, I think I might use my X-Acto knife in those holes and try to salvage those pieces to fill back in that space with them. Look for my other monthly videos. I don't like to, I try to keep my videos under about 30 minutes each. So if I can, I'll go ahead and do another monthly, but for sure look for them. They'll, if they're not part of this video, they will definitely be up separately. So I want to go ahead and trim out these pieces. Grab my tweezers and save some of the larger ones to just fill in these spaces. That piece is way too small to worry about. But this piece, I think I can kind of trim it out and use it. And I don't normally do this. It's just because I want to try to fill in this space a little bit better. So we'll just kind of stick this back on here. There we go. And we'll pull this little piece off and just reposition it. There we go. All right. So I do think I want to go ahead and just punch these. Now, a trick to help keep your punch from getting stuck is to fold it so that the sticky bits stick together through the holes, and then that way when you put it in your punch, you're less likely for your punch to get stuck. These are a little thicker. They're almost like cardstock, so they're too thick to fit in there. So I'm going to go ahead and just take my chances and punch them individually. And hopefully my punch doesn't get stuck. But if it does, then that just gives me the opportunity to show you how to unstick your punch. I have 3 little dudes that got stuck under there. but I was able to pull them up with my thumb. There we go. And we'll do this side. Only my normal one got stuck that time. There we go. Okay. All right, so what else do we need to do to fill? I want to fill this in just a tiny little bit more. So I think maybe this guy. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut him before I put him on the page. And for this one, I won't repunch the whole thing. I'm going to go ahead and grab my my other punch from We Are Memory Keepers, my power punch, which I finally got, and it is worth the investment. I tell you what, this thing, it punches through 10 mil laminate like butter. I love it. It's a really good punch. So if you can get your hands on one, I do highly recommend it. And it punches the whole thing. The whole point is that it punches as deep as the Happy Planner punch. So that is really good news for those of you that have been trying to decide what your options are for matching the stem length of the Happy Planner punch. All right, so that looks pretty good. So let's see what else we got in here. So the nice thing about December this year is it's got 2 empty days here and 2 empty days here. They're pretty evenly divided, so we can put some stuff in either one. I definitely want to use the animals in this, even though they're not really native to the United States. I think they're so adorable. And I want to cover up notes because I don't really take notes over here. So we'll go ahead and angle this guy so that he covers up notes, and try not to cover up the 6th, the date, with him. If I turn him just right, there we go, there we go. And then I'm actually thinking I want to save this little bit and put it down here at the bottom to just keep my floral down the center going. There we go. Don't waste any of your bits. All right. And this guy, if you know what this is, like I said, it could be a deer, but it doesn't quite look like a deer to me. I'm thinking a kangaroo or a wallaby. If you know what it is, please let me know in the comments down below. I think I'm going to sneak him in this empty space down here. There we go. And then our little tropical bird friend. I'm thinking that's a cockatoo or a cockatiel. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But we'll put him right up here. There we go. I got all the birds on there. Let's look for some quotes. Ooh, and this guy, he's definitely not something you see in the United States. I have no idea what he's called. Let's put him down here. A couple animals in each spot. There we go. Okay. Look at all these beautiful quotes. Merry everything and happy always. I like this Christmas is love with all the trimmings, but it's too big. I was looking for something maybe I could fit right in here. Home for Christmas, that's a no-brainer this year. There we go. I like that. And that still gives me a little bit of space in case I need to write anything. We won't use company as the true gift of Christmas. I think this year that's definitely not the case. I like this red one. I've got green over here, so I think I want to put red over here. What else? Ooh. Oh, look at those. Those are cute. Oh, I like those. These are way too big though to fit in there. I want to use one of these hearts for sure. How about we put the heart down here next to Christmas is Love with all the trimmings. I like that. I definitely like to decorate in the empty spaces to try to keep myself some functional space on the rest of the pages. There's a couple more birds. I think if I can do one more square-ish quote over here, maybe a brown one, and maybe a little more deco right in between them, that might just about finish me off for this one. At Christmas all roads lead home. At Christmas all roads lead home. So let's use one of those. I think this one is closer in size, yeah, to that one. So I'll put this right here. Just simple, it doesn't take long. And these books allow for pretty quick and easy theme to emerge. There we go. I kind of want a little something maybe over here. It's fun to put decoration, words, different things along the borders of the boxes. So if you're going to write, typically you write in the middles of the boxes. So as long as you stay kind of in between, like this, that works out pretty well. Throw a couple more pine cones. Here we go. Winter begins. So we'll kind of put something next to that. Maybe something up here. We'll stick it down this way. Well, actually, I think that is good. So let's put this back in my planner. I still have my November discs on my planner. My brown ones. I'll be switching to green for December. But there we go. That is my December monthly spread in my wellness planner. Next up will be social media. In this plan with me, I'm going to be doing the monthly layout for my dashboard / social media planner. And when I think about this particular planner in my Transformer planner, I definitely need to be the most disciplined. I have the most goals and action items in this planner. And when I was looking through Christmas sticker books for an idea on what to do with this, I came across the Nutcracker stickers, and I thought to myself, when you're in the military, if you're a high-level ballet company person, you are very disciplined. You are very rigorous in your routines and work. So I decided to go ahead and have a little fun and go with a Nutcracker theme on this page. Again, I don't, like my wellness planner, I don't need this to be super functional. I just need enough space in each monthly box to graph my social media stats. So I can definitely overlap into the functional portions of the spread a little bit. So the first thing I want to do is cover up these flowers at the top and bottom somehow. And I thought I also have this seasonal washi tape sticker book. It's very old. I don't know if you can still get these or not. Copyright 2017. And I haven't used it very much, but I thought there were some fun things in here I could use to cover up it's falling apart, to cover up the flowers. So I want to start with these trees, and I'm not going to white out the flowers. I think that however much shows through is just going to add to the kind of, I don't mind that the black is going to show through a little bit. I think it's just going to kind of blend into the pattern enough that I will be happy with it, and it kind of does. So I do want this to be a little more straight. I can't come down any further. I'm going to end up cutting just a tiny bit off because of not wanting to cover up the December, which is fine. But I do want to bring it down as far as I can. So I'll go ahead and trim that off. And as you can see, I do need to trim across the top just a little bit. We'll save this piece in case I need it for the other side. I'm just going to put it right back in here. I don't know if you could hear that. My cats just came running in, fighting with each other, playfully. No fur was shed. All right, so there's one side. And then I believe there's another strip like that deeper into this book. There we go, family time. And you can family time this year. I know it's going to be weird for everyone, but we're just going to have to family time over Zoom and in other ways. But we can do it. We can get through this holiday season safely. I know we can. Now for this one, actually, I think I do want to go ahead and throw just a little bit of white out on the page where the family time is. Just so that that stands out a little bit better. Yep, that's better. Now, I like the way that looks. That's great. They're a little bit uneven on their depth on the page, but once it's spread across the discs, I don't think that's going to bug me. I need to figure out now how I'm going to cover up the bottom. Okay, for the bottom, it's pretty narrow. So I found this washi tape that has some of the same reds and greens and is somewhat busy that I thought I could just go ahead and place across the bottom. So when you're placing washi tape like this, don't pull it too tight. When you pull washi tape super tight, not so much on the monthly dividers because they're a little bit thicker, but when you pull washi tape really tight, that's what causes your pages to curl. Oops. And don't stick it to your desk too hard either, apparently. But that's what causes your pages to curl. So when you lay your washi tape down, like I said, pull it tight enough to get it straight, but don't pull it tight enough to kind of stretch because that'll make your pages curl up. I like that. It's different, but it coordinates. And that does a pretty good job of masking those florals. All right, so I usually like to put some kind of quote over here. So I think I'm going to be looking for a blue, green, red quote. Oh, I definitely want to put one of these guys. Let me grab my tweezers. Definitely want to put one of these guys down here. Maybe two. So I've got my 2 empty days up here and my 2 empty days down here. They're pretty evenly split in December. So I'm just gonna, I may try actually to stay away from the stickers that have the blue backgrounds and mostly stick to these clear ones. I'm not gonna need a super large amount of stickers for this spread. Put our ballerina there in the middle. And I'm thinking, do I want another nutcracker over here? I think I kind of do. Maybe I'll put her, oops, I just bumped the camera with my face. I think I'll put her here. And then I think I'll put another nutcracker over here. So they're kind of flanking the 2 sides of the spread. I'll just need to trim him off a little bit, no problem. Oh, we'll do it first since he's making my page stick to the desk. Oh, I like it so far. It's very unexpected. I think I want to center this sticker just a little bit better. So this is my palette knife. I use this all the time. I will link it in the description box, but it's very handy, as you just saw, for lifting and repositioning stickers, especially if you just put the stickers on the page. They lift pretty easy that way. I want to put something over here on Christmas, maybe one of these trees. Just kind of center it between Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and that way I still have space for my stats on those 2 days. There isn't a whole lot on here, the blue paper, that isn't on the clear, except for the drum. I don't see any drums. There's a drum. What else? Let's look at some quotes. So I'm just looking for quotes that have a little bit of blue in them. I like this Merry Christmas. It's not green green. It's more of the blue. So I'm going to go ahead and use this on Christmas also, right in here. There we go. I like Home for the Holidays. I want to cover up this notes. I'm just going to cover up the blackest part of the word there. Notes. And then if I stick something over it, like maybe Home for the Holidays, as everyone will probably be this year with COVID. So that's a good one. There we go. I like that. I want to put a little something in here. And I'm thinking about going ahead and bringing in some of these blue paper stickers, maybe the music. I love Christmas music. I'd be listening to it right now if I wasn't recording. And I don't really see the musical instruments on this page. Yeah, let's go ahead and put the musical instruments along here. I was in the band in high school. I have fond memories of hanging out with my friends. French horn and a drum. There we go. I think I just want to sprinkle the rest of these. I need something here though. Merry everything and happy always. I know I already looked at that one. It's too wide though is the problem. I kind of like this one, even though it's not Nutcracker necessarily. I like that it's blue. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put it up here. There we go. Have a cup of cheer with a couple cups of coffee. That's good. All right. So many fun, different styles in this one book. Oh, I think there was a page of blue-ish, of different colored words. Here we go. Celebrate the season, hello winter, home for the holidays. Naughty or nice, I like that. I'm just gonna move that over a little bit so that it fits better in the sidebar. Actually, before I stick it down, let me go ahead and just trim the two sides. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So let's just go back to the page that I was using and sprinkle some more of these around to fill in the rest of the page a little bit better. And that, I think, will be all we need to do. And you see here, I'm kind of keeping things not centered in boxes, but kind of in between as I get in, so that I still have the majority of the functional part of the box kept free and open. Put a little Christmas present down here by Christmas Eve. And this is getting pretty close, actually. Maybe I'll just sprinkle a couple more of these little stars around. Especially the blue ones, since I'm trying to pull blue into this spread. Alright, I like it. Fairly well distributed. Still have all my functional space. Looks all coordinated, tells a story. I like it. So I'm going to put it in my planner. And there we go. That is the December monthly layout for my dashboard social media planner. If you like this video, if you got some inspiration, if it gave you some ideas, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.